Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Starry Tarot. I hope everybody is having a beautiful Wednesday. It's kind of evening now, but welcome to the Chan. If you have not been here before, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. The way that this channel works is I have a menu of different readings I can provide for you with this beautiful tarot deck, of which today we are using the Cinema Roll Tarot deck by Luna. Such a good, cute deck. I love this deck, and I just love the art. It's very, very delightful. I offer all types of tarot readings, whatever question you have, as long as it's not legal or medical, I can answer. Yes, I offer mediumship as well, getting in contact with past loved ones. I can also check the energies of not just people in your life, but also animals in your life as well. Yes, that is what I offer, so let me know if you are interested. Thank you. And I hope everybody can hear me. Okay, yeah, it looks like the sound is a little bit, I know it's a little bit quieter when I stream from my folks' house because I'm using my computer as opposed to my work computer. Hey, Steven, how's it going? How are you doing? And do I sound really quiet, Steven? I know that sometimes when I stream from this computer and I use OBS, for some reason, I think it's because I'm just far away from the microphone. I'll just try and speak louder to y'all this evening. Jessica, how are you doing, love? Virgo, how are you doing? Good to see y'all. Has everybody had a wonderful Wednesday? I wish that, okay, also on this computer, I can't show you guys my face. I'll show you guys tomorrow. I got a new pair of glasses and I wanted to show them off to you guys, but I'll show you. I'll show them tomorrow. I'm doing great, Jessica. Thanks for asking. I'm over at my folks' house and they're watching football game. So I'm not a sporty spice. I know you are, Jessica. You probably love the game they're watching. I think they're watching Turkey versus Slovenia. It is. The volume is low. It is. I'm sorry, Jessica. I was just talking about that. Whenever I go live from my, it's not the fact that it's from my parents' house. It's the fact that I'm using my laptop to go live, so I have to just speak a little bit louder. I'm sorry. I can't change the volume. It's really annoying. It happens every time. But yeah, I'm doing great. I'm glad I was able to get my camera to work here because it's been out of use for a little while. Hello, Felicia. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. All right, you're going to make a donation. I would love to read for you. I've been watching Are You Afraid of the Dark and Mukbang. You mean mukbang, like, there's no show called mukbang, is there? I know that's like a thing, right? Where people just eat grotesque amounts of food. Are You Afraid of the Dark is a good one. And so was the Goosebumps show. Y'all remember the Goosebumps TV show? That was good. Good stuff. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Let me get that. Yeah, I went to Costco today. Got really, really cheap gas, so that was cool. But there are some crazy mukbangs. Hello, Plucky. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Yes, please, everybody hit that thumbs up because you know what? 4 of those thumbs ups are mine. I have sock puppet accounts and I like to boost my likes. And hey, ain't no shame in self-promotion. So if I'm seeing 6 likes, that means only 2 of you have clicked the like button in here. So everybody click the like button if you want to be a friend to me. Thank you for being a friend. And I do not have my bell. I am so sorry, but ring, ring, ring goes the bell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have just received our first donation for the evening. I believe, I do believe. Oh, let's see. It's from Miss Wendy. Wendy, thank you so much for your donation. How are you doing, love? Good to see you. Miss Freckles and Frolics. My computer is like, you know when your computer or your laptop is like really making a lot of noise, like the fan's going. It's going crazy right now. I don't know what I did to my computer. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I'm good. I had an interview today and I am scheduled for a second interview. Congratulations, Wendy. Can I please get a reading on that? Absolutely, we can. Yeah, let's look into it. Jessica, I don't even come to the chat without hitting the like. That's law. Jessica, I noticed that. I do notice there's always an extra like when you pop in, but that does not go unnoticed. Thank you, my love. Strong supporter, Miss Starry. All right, Wendy, let's see. And let me make sure we can see the cards in the frame here. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How? So we want to ask how your second interview will go, or ring, ring, ring with my heartstrings. So you want to ask, how do you want to ask this? Do you want to ask how your second interview will go, or if you're just going to get the job, bar none? How will it go? Okay, because I mean, if we ask how it'll go, it'll tell us. Second interview is usually the crux, right? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go at this job? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go? Is it tomorrow? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go tomorrow? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go tomorrow? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go tomorrow? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go tomorrow? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Wendy's second interview go tomorrow? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's on 7-2. I'm sorry. Do you mind if I re-encant? Because I need to get it accurate. I feel like saying that it was tomorrow is not good. So on the 2nd of July, Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? I'll be thinking of you. Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, how will Wendy's second interview go on the 2nd of July? Sorry, it's kind of bright. Right here. Okay. 1 second. Just need to grab some. Excuse me. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles reversed, the Sun, 8 of Cups reversed, 5 of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles. Damn. I was actually talking to my mom about this earlier, and I mentioned this to Jessica, too. She had I hope you don't mind me spilling your tea, Jessica, but if you're still there. But I gave Jessica a reading yesterday, I believe. No, it was the day before. No, it was yesterday, regarding an interview. And we also pulled the 2 of Pentacles. That comes up a lot when I ask interview questions. And I was talking about this with my mom. I think that's because when it comes to interviews, the future is going to be largely unwritten here. It's very promising, with this Sun card, you are a very promising candidate, Wendy. They see a lot of potential, a lot of light in you with the Sun. But I am concerned with this Five of Wands. That's conflict. And when I mean conflict, I don't mean between you and your potential future employer or the interviewer. I mean conflict between there's other candidates. Whenever I see the Two of Pentacles, that tells me that there are other candidates involved that are that while you are very well suited for this position, there's a reason why they asked you for a second interview. There's still other people that they asked also for a second interview. They had a lot of candidates, is really what I'm getting, is they had a lot to sift through. There are 3 rounds total, so this isn't even the last round. Okay. And so there must have been a whole lot of candidates for the first round even. And that's where I'm seeing this conflict is it's like there's quite a few people that are also vying for this position. This may be a case of, with this, seeing this Sun card here, I love seeing the Sun. That's them seeing a lot of potential in you. This may be a case of them possibly not hiring you. It could really go either way with this Two of Pentacles, like I keep on mentioning. It could really go either way. This is really more of a free will type situation. It hasn't quite been decided yet. There are 2 positions. Okay, that's good. That gives you more. There's 2 positions for them to fill. But I don't know how. Do you know how many people are vying for those 2 positions? Because the message I'm getting from my guides and the message I'm getting from the cards is lots of people. There's a lot of people that they have to vet. And I do not like this 8 of Pentacles reverse, nor this 8 of Cups reverse. The 8 of Pentacles upright is paid, steady work. Jenna Rue, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I am still doing readings, absolutely. I only just went on like 20 minutes ago. I'll be on. I stay on for a little while, so definitely, if you would like a reading, no problem. Let me just mute this so that doesn't happen again. All right. This 8 of Pentacles, Wendy, concerns me. 8 of Pentacles reverse. It depends on who is moving forward after the second round. Yes, yeah, it depends on that. I think they're going to see a lot of potential in you. And even if you don't get past this round, or even if you don't get this job, I think they're going to keep you, like they're going to keep you on file as someone who they actually like really want to work for them. It looks promising. It does look competitive, but you are worth your salt. You're a good fit for this job. And they see that, and you feel that. I would guess. I hope you feel that way, because they feel that way. With this Sun card, you're an excellent fit. There's definitely a reason why they called you back for a second interview. It is going to be competitive, though, and it is going to be a matter of them having to make delineations. Yes, it's going to be based on, which I know you will bring your A game. And thank you very much for your donation, Jennaru. You will be next. That's what I was going to mention. I was going to conclude with. So it's really up to, when I say it's up to free will, it's up to not just them, but of course you. And I know you're going to bring your A game. And I sincerely know that you will. That's just the type of person you strike me to be. And you've got a lot of time to prepare too. Every job I interview for is competitive. If I don't get it, on to the next. Yes, I kind of, I feel that way too. It's been that way in my life. Like, I don't think I've ever really gone for a job that wasn't competitive. So it is kind of just like, on to the next one. If you don't get this, but it does look promising. It does look promising, Wendy. And like I said, even if you don't end up getting this next interview or the job, well, if you get the next interview, I would be very hard pressed to believe that you wouldn't get the job. But like I said, regardless, if you don't make this, I think they're going to definitely keep your information if something else comes along in the future as well. So that's always good too. Good energy around this. Yeah. Yeah, and you got plenty of time to prepare, so I think this is good. Because I initially thought it was tomorrow, but if you got till the 2nd, that's lots of time. Yeah. You're so welcome, Wendy. Thank you, love. All right, Miss Jenna Rue. Thank you very, very much. And you would like a more in-depth reading. All right, you got it. No problem. Let's get deep. So you want to do just one single reading? Yeah, you wanted to do the extended reading, right? Or Jaren Jerenaru. Sorry, I'm calling you Jenaru. Jerenaru. And do you mind if I refer to you by your name? Or do you just want me to use your first initial? Gotta plug in my computer. Ah, it's about to die. Sorry. You don't need to drop my... Ah! Or my laptop. Okay, cool. Cool. Jerenaru. Please go ahead and post, or you might already be typing your question, but please go ahead and post your question if you had a single question. And please let me know how you would like me to refer to you, either by your actual given name or your first initial. Jerenaru, are you there? Oh no, did my chat go down again? Sometimes that happens. No, it didn't. Sorry about that. My webcam is not working here. And my question is, I want to know what Andre is thinking about me currently. I feel like he's changed a lot. Okay. How do you want me to refer to you as? Do you want me to refer to you by your name or your first initial? And what is your sign? And what is Andre's sign? And is this a romantic connection? Is this a friendship? Is this career? What is this person, how are they connected to you? Because I have a spread that I could do for you. I'll just call you Jay. If you or if you don't mind me calling you by your name, please let me know. I have a spread that I do their thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions towards you. We could do that. Okay, cool. Jeremiah, and you're Leo. Great, great sign. My favorite sign. You don't know his, to be honest, and this is an old fling. I'm just feeling like this is unfinished business. Okay, so do you want to do my thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread? Because that's great for romantic connections, even if it's an old fling. But if it had that, I mean, if you're wondering what he's thinking about you, or do you just want to know what he's thinking? We can just ask that, or we can also know what he's feeling right now and what he intends to do with you going forward. It's up to you. Just giving you options. And thank you very, very much, Miss Felicia, for your donation, love. Let me go ahead and add you to the list. And Jeremiah, I think that there might be a lag for you on your stream, or on your browser. And the way to solve that is by clicking out of your browser entirely and bringing up YouTube again and clicking on the channel, and then we should be synced up time-wise, and then I can chat with you more directly. We can go with what you feel like you should do, to be honest. Okay, sure. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Hello, Luminous. How are you doing? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? By the way, Jeremiah, Andre is my cat's name. And I thought he went missing yesterday. My gosh, scared me half to death. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Andre's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jeremiah? All right, let's open the cards over here. Need a bigger boat. Okay. Let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, Seven of Wands reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed, the Lovers, Six of Wands reversed, Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, interesting, and Judgment. Yeah, I definitely sense that there is some kind of unfinished business here. At least with your general energies that I'm seeing right here, we have this Nine of Pentacles, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that you still find some value in him and possible reconciliation on the horizon would not be out of the question for you. Because I see that things ended with this Ten of Swords, but we have it reversed, which is usually indicative of an ending that someone has either not processed, or that someone feels ended too soon. And when I say someone, I mean you, because these are your feelings right here that we're going through. You feel like it ended too soon, or it just wasn't conclusive. The ending wasn't conclusive, and I feel like you've been thinking about this more recently with the Hangman. You may not have even been thinking about him much at all. I don't know how long ago it was that you had something with him where you guys had a fling, but I feel like he's been kind of out of your mind for the most part for a good while since you guys have been apart, but he's kind of popped back into your head um, here, and in a different way. You're kind of seeing him and what you guys had from a different perspective, for whatever that's worth. His general energies are, to be quite honest, a little sad. We've got this Four of Cups, this Two of Wands, and Judgment. I think that he is going through something right now. With this Four of Cups, he's kind of at a crossroads in his life. The Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. Two of Wands being looking out to see, he is looking to change certain things in his life at this time. He may be open. I don't know if you've been talking to him at all, but I don't know if romance is necessarily the thing that he would be open to at this time. Definite, possibly a friendship leading to romance. But I think he's really in a place where he's really trying to focus on himself right now. I don't know how old he is, but I don't know if it's like a midlife crisis or a quarter life crisis or something. But he's really really harsh on himself right now with this Judgment card. Doesn't feel like he's really up to par with a lot of things in his life, and possibly compares himself to others. I mean, I think a lot of us do that, especially with social media, but he definitely has some insecurities that he is like furtively trying to work on right now. So whether or not you're in communication with him or not, if you're not, I would say that he'd probably be welcome to it. But I don't think he'd be ready to move anything. Well, I mean, we're going to get into it deeper here. These are just his general energies. His thoughts towards you are kind of interesting here. We've got the Chariot, which I don't like to see. The Chariot usually means that somebody has moved on. They've gotten in their car, they've gotten in their vehicle, the Chariot, and they've moved on. They've moved away. One moment, I need a see. I need a reference here. I've got this Tower reverse, which always sends me on a loop. I don't know how things ended with the two of you. We're not, honestly, I don't think I'm attracted to him anymore. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, because the thing with him with his thoughts is with the Tower reverse is like that he this is interesting. While he does, and I don't know how things ended with the two of you, but he did feel that like there were some issues between the two of you, and the reason why things ended was he kind of ended things quickly because he was trying to avoid a disaster. He was trying to avoid, I think, getting his heart totally broken, so he didn't get too deep. Yet he does think that there's definite value with you. He definitely sees someone attractive in you. I honestly feel like I need to tell my story publicly about how we ended, so I really move on from it for good. Gotcha. You need closure. You need closure. That's definitely a solution there, Jeremiah. I don't know if you've considered doing a cord cutting ritual, which is more of a spiritual solution, but I know they work. Um, Sometimes it takes a couple of tries, but they do work. If you really honestly want to totally not have feelings for him at all, um, I do recommend cord cutting rituals. But it's also about how you feel too. You know, what would set your heart free? If it's telling your story publicly, that might be what you need to do here. You know, to get the closure that you need, that you deserve. It just sounds like things ended here without you, you were in the dark in a lot of ways, and it was not fair. There definitely issues of unfairness here. But let's get to his feelings and his intentions. His feelings, we have, it's like he is attracted to you, and I don't want to tell you that. And part of me doesn't even want to tell you that, Jeremiah, because I don't think that it sounds like you know as well that this probably isn't a good connection. Um, at the end of the day, um, he's just not in a place to really be. I think that you would put a lot more into the connection than he would energetically with the Seven of Wands reverse. He's kind of not really willing to put in a lot of energy into a connection with someone at this time. And I don't think it even has to do with you, Jeremiah. I think this is just in general. Because he does feel like you guys were good physically. Like I keep on telling you, he is physically attracted to you. He is mentally attracted to you. The attraction didn't go away, but at the same time, he knows that you deserve more than he was giving energetically, and I'm seeing that with the Seven of Wands reverse, and then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, um, which is like putting in work, but not enough. It's like the Seven of Pentacles. I always describe to people as like that energy is like pushing a gigantic boulder up a mountain. That's the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. It's not easy. It's not. I mean, love is never easy, but the vibe I get from him is he's in it. He does relationships for the fun of it, and he doesn't understand that there's a lot of pain, and there's a lot, not pain. Love isn't supposed to hurt, but there's a lot of work involved in a connection that he simply doesn't is not willing to put in. And I see that here with his intentions. The Seven of Cups reversed. I think that he's just not very serious when it comes to romantic connections, and I feel like the two of you are on different pages there. And I think that's something that he's aware of. Did he do you dirty when he broke up with you? It sounds like he did. It sounds like he did you dirty in some way. Um, and the problem, if he did do you dirty when he ended things, and I'm not seeing the Five of Cups here, that means that I'm not seeing guilt. I'm not seeing regret, and that's troublesome for me as well. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if he does reach out to you in a physical way. Um, Things ended weird and strange for an odd reason, like he purposely tried to hurt me. Gotcha. I got that vibe. Like he like thwarted things like on purpose, and he didn't have to do it that way. He could have just ended things in a kind way. There is a way to end things in a way where you can just explain to someone, look, I'm dealing with this, or I don't want to be with you for this reason, or whatever. It hurts, but it gives the person closure. It sounds like he did not give you that. He did not give you that dignity. He just tried to hurt you and ran away from love. And this is the energy I really get from him. Is he's a guy who runs away from love. And the energy I get from you, my friend, is someone who does want real love, that real Ten of Cups or Ten of Pentacles kind of connection, where people are not cruel to each other. Someone's not going to throw you under the bus if they want out of the connection. Because I mean that always happens with flings. Sometimes they don't last, but you don't have to be cruel about it. If you know, we've all had to end things with people. We've all had things ended with us, right? And there's definitely mean ways of going about it and civilized ways of going about it, and he went the mean route because it was easier for him. Like the song goes, breaking up is not it's hard to do. Honestly, sometimes I think he does spell work on you. Well, if he does spell work on you, I'll tell you this, love. If you give him any agency, if you feel like he has the power to do that, he will have the power to do that. But I've had people put spell work on me, and I just rebuke them, and nothing happens. I'm fine. It's called a return to. I don't know if you've heard of it, the return to sender spell. Because I don't do spell work. I'm a nice witch. I don't do spell work. It's something that I don't stand by. I don't think it's right. I think it's dirty. It's working dirty. It's playing unfairly. Um, so I don't do spell work. But I do spell work rebuttal, which is return to sender. Um, you don't have the power. You don't have the agency. That's cute. That's really cute, Andre, that you think that you have the power to do this, but no, you don't. I'm gonna live my best life, and I'm not gonna accept any of that energy. So that's my advice to you. If you think that he is putting some bad juju on you, don't give it a thought. Seriously, because if you give that credence, then it becomes then it gives it power. Does that make sense? That's sometimes really hard for me to describe sometimes, but it's like you're giving them power when you believe that they have been successful. So my advice to you, my dear friend, would be cord cutting ritual. That's I guess that's technically spell work, but that's for you, and that only affects you, nobody else. Like I don't mind doing I don't mind doing spell work on myself because it's on me and no one else. You know what I mean? Like there's self love spells that I've done. I've done cord cutting rituals. Um, that's for me. Like I said, and the return to senders. Just stuff to protect me. And it really works. It really works. You know, being in the business I'm in, there are some people who do some things like that, and I have wondered if people have placed things against me. And the moment I wonder about it, that's when I'm just like, okay, I feel like that's my guides just telling me to amp up my spiritual protection and to disregard this person. And on a more like cerebral kind of way of looking at it, it's almost like if he is the kind of person who's doing spell work too, he's really the type of person you should just not have in your life at all. Um, and again, um, if you feel like publicly telling the story is going to set you free, I say do it, even if it's going to cause some drama. I don't really advocate drama or sparking drama at all, but if that's what you feel will set you free and he did you dirty like that, I say do it. Speak your voice. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, my sweet friend Jeremiah. I hope I brought you clarity um, to your situation. And I wish you all the best, love. You're going to find a great guy. I know you will. You'll find someone who really appreciates you. It can be tough. It can be tough when our heart can be set on someone else, but you will find that your perfect person. I know you will. Thank you, Miss Jessica. I just saw that. Thank you, love. All right, so let's update the list here. We have Felicia. Felicia, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Hi, Felicia. How are you doing, love? I so wish I had the camera on me today. I went to Costco and I got these brand new glasses. Here, you can't see. Y'all will see them on my face soon. But aren't they so cute? I love them. Got a new pair because my other pair was kept on slipping off my nose. Which model should I pursue? Kick or Rogue or Outlander? Okay, so we're still on the pursuit I was going to ask if you had found a car for. Is this a car? So you have two sons, correct, Felicia? And and they're close in age, so the car would be for both of them. Is that am I getting this correctly? Thank you, Felicia. Yeah, I love them. They're great. They have the little nose holders, so they don't slip down my face. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue kick, rogue, or outlander card? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Felicia pursue the kick, the rogue, or the outlander? Alrighty. You got an outlander, Jessica? You have three, but it's for the younger two. Okay, I think, and I thought you had an older child. That's true, and so it's for the younger two. Got okay, so I do have it right. You've always liked I've never had a Mitsubishi, and the Outlanders, the models, the new ones are really nice. Okay, so for the kick, we've got the Two of Pentacles, General Energy, the Tower. For the Rogue, we have the King of Swords reverse, General Energy, Three of Swords. For the Outlander, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Looks like the kick. It's saying that the kick would be the best option here. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles also means, though, it means that it's a good option. I don't know if you like the kick as much as the other two. The other two, we've got King of Swords reversed. Something that I feel would be, I don't want to say unreliable. But might fail you in some way. I mean, I guess all cards do at some point, right? Five of Pentacles reversed, none. I mean, the Five of Pentacles upright and reversed is not good energy. Two of Pentacles, though, we'll get into that for the kick. Two of Pentacles I really like. But Two of Pentacles also means that you still have more options, which I hate having to tell you that because I know this search has been seemingly endless. But it means that it's a good option. Not only is the kick a good option, but you may find something else. Is this from a dealership, the kick, or is this from an individual? Because if it's from a dealership, you may even find something else at that dealership because it's like two. The Two of Pentacles is a choice between two things of value there. You've got 2 coins. This is a valuable card. But it does also mean a choice. It is from a dealership. Okay. And I think that with this kick, I think that the King of Swords reverse for the was it the Rogue? That to me it sounds like the buyer or the seller is being dishonest. The King of Swords reverse is someone who's dishonest. I feel like the dealership, is it the same dealership? That's what I'm trying to figure out what this King of Swords reverse means here. Is the person selling it or is it the car itself? Because if this is all from the same dealership, then I have to retract some of what I've said. Deceptive. Yeah, King of Swords reversed is deceptive in terms of the energy that it gives. It's all from the same dealership. Okay. I'm wondering if it's the dealership that might be the problem here with this. I mean, the general energy cards, we got the Tower and we got the Three of Swords. Ay caramba. so tough. Making this decision. I understand. You don't, it's a huge investment, and you want to make sure your kids are safe and that it's reliable and that you get your money's worth. Um, yeah, the Tower and the Three of Swords. Those are not good cards, as we all know. Um, hmm. I'm wondering if it's the dealership that might be the problem here, Felicia. Have you been primarily going to this one dealership? Like, why is this consistently saying, almost consistently, we're getting bad cards? Whenever we ask about cars, and it's driving me a little bananas too, because now I'm like, is it the car itself, or is it both? Is it the car itself, or is it who's selling it? You've gone to multiple. Okay, okay. I am wondering. So if all these three are from the same dealership, I'm wondering if that's the problem here with the Tower energy, Three of Swords energy, arguably two of the worst cards in the deck, right? Um, King of Swords reverse is someone who is deceptive. I don't want to talk crap about car sales people, but we do know they have a reputation, so you got to be very careful which is why you are being so careful. I would have no doubt. No tea, no shade to anyone if they are car sellers out there. I know there are some very honest people out there. I had a friend growing up who, yeah, there's so many of them. Yeah, yeah. There's gonna be good and bad and all. So I'm just wondering if that may be the problem here with these three cars. Um, if it's the dealership that's more the issue, that might be, I don't want to say ripping you off, but not providing you with the ultimate value that you would potentially get from these cards. Maybe overcharging you, not overcharging you, no, because you'd be looking at other prices as well. And yeah, I'd have to go with the energy feels okay. The energy feels good for the kick. I'm not thrilled about it, but Two of Pentacles is quite a strong card. Um, I'm just scared of the rest of these cards if it's all from the same dealer. That's my only caveat there. Because these general energy cards are pretty heavy. Um, the Tower is something that ends up falling apart. Something that comes crashing down. We don't want that. That's not what we want. We want something that's obviously reliable. That's not going to leave someone out in the cold. If we want to read this, oh yeah, Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. That to me sounds like a card that has a lot of problems and ends up not working, and then you're like stuck on the side of the road and it's cold, almost like, or hot, whatever. But being like let out, like having to be outside of your car because it's not working. I'm getting that vibe from the Outlander. Ay caramba. Yeah. I wish I was getting better energy, Felicia. I'm so sorry. Because yeah, reading the cards literally makes it a little more challenging too. Um, so yeah, in conclusion, I would say that if you are going to go forth with this car dealership, I would go with the kick. Um, but do your deepest, fullest assessment, which I know you're already going to do. Um, yeah. Okay, so that is what I see for you, sweet Felicia. I feel like the journey will definitely be over soon. Um, I'll tell you a little story. My first car that I got um, was actually it was actually quite reliable. I got it from the car auction. It was really dirt cheap. It was an impounded car auction. It was a Chevy Metro, 1999, and this was in 2002 when I was 16. And I ended up getting rear-ended, so I lost that car. But then the next car I got was a Honda Del Sol, bought from someone on Craigslist, I think. And that car that car was constantly giving me crap, and that was a real pain because I was having to commute to college at that time, and it was just constantly breaking down on me, and I just didn't do my due diligence, and I should have, but yeah. So I think that I know that you will find something good. My first car was from the impound lot too. Cost $500. I was in high school. A '95 Dodge Neon. Oh my God, what color was it? Purple. I really wanted a Dodge Neon. I wanted a purple Dodge Neon. Those were so cute. The little neons. I think mine was something around that too. I think it was less than $1,000. It was like I think it was like $800 or something. It was my sweet 16 present. It was white. Mine was white too. Oh my God. With the chip paint, totally. Yeah. Yeah. Chevy Metro. Um, I'm sorry, SJ. I know the sound is going to be a little muffled today. I'm going to speak as loudly and clearly as I can, but it's something to do with my laptop that I am using today. I'm so sorry. I'm not at my normal office right now. I apologize. Um, car stories, car talk. That is so cute, Jessica. I love that. Yeah, I loved my first car. The Chevy Metro was actually good. It was really good. I didn't have to take it in. Like, I mean, I obviously did, like oil changes and stuff like that, but it never broke down on me. Um, and then someone rear-ended me as I was going into the Caldecott Tunnel. It was a rainy day in June, and it was scary, but I was okay. Um, got some nice insurance money out of it, and after that car, I actually got a brand new car. That's what I did actually. I took the money from the insurance and I leased a brand new car. Oh, hello, and thank you, Shannon. Thank you for dropping in. Matt, oh my God, how are you doing? How are you, my friend? It is good to see you. It's been a while. And thank you for your donate. I did not see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you so much, Matt. I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and update this list. All right. And again, I'm going to apologize for the muffled sound and it's kind of quiet. I apologize. I'll just try and be as loud as possible. It's been weird. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Matt. Yeah, the energy has been a little weird lately, I will say. Excuse me. Something about summer, I guess. All right, Miss Jessica. Is Marlo / someone she knows the person behind sending me 4 different friend requests on Instagram? Why are people so nosy? You know? Let's see. Oh, that's creepy. It's one account, but you keep denying, and oh, that's weird. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Marlo or someone she knows behind Jessica's friend requests on Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Marlo or someone she knows behind Jessica's weird friend requests on Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Marlo or someone she knows behind Jessica's friend requests on Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Marlo or someone she knows behind Jessica's weird friend requests on Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is it Marlo or somebody who she knows behind Jessica's weird friend requests on Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is it Marlo or someone she knows who's behind the weird friend requests on Jessica's Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is it Marlo or someone she knows who is behind the weird friend request on Jessica's Instagram? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is it Marlo or someone she knows is behind Jessica's weird friend requests? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is it Marlo or someone she knows behind Jessica's weird friend requests? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is it Marlo or someone she knows behind Jessica's weird friend requests? Get a sip of tea here. Hydrate. the World, the Empress reversed, Seven of Swords, Justice, and King of Cups. Seven of Swords and the Empress reversed. Seven of Swords right in the center tells me that it's definitely someone who's up to no good. And if it's someone who's up to no good, who would be hating on you right now, Jessica? You don't have any haters, right? You don't strike me as the type of woman who has haters. I mean, well, jealous haters, but not like people that like old friends. I believe it is her. I think it is her. It's only her, I feel, who has jealous eyes towards you right now. The Empress reverse. She didn't. You're the Empress right now. You know, you are now his Empress. She is no longer. It's come to an end. She's being weird. She's being really weird. It only started after I posted those pics on his account. Yeah, I think it's her. I think it's her because that Seven of Swords is screaming at me. This is someone who has nefarious intentions or just very weird, nosy intentions. I believe it's her. I believe it's her. I think that she's really going through it right now. I think she needs to stop looking at y'all's Instagram and move on. She needs to get like frozen and let go. Yeah, she really needs. Like I said, like I was talking about earlier, I don't do spell work, but if I did do spell work, I would give her a free cord cutting ritual. She needs to get over this. She needs to let go and move on. Especially if she's, wanting to be a mom herself and envies what you have. She's got to realize that it's not going to be with him, but there's definitely there's 8 billion people on this planet. She can find another person. She's got to get over it. It's fully over now. And I feel like she's doing this for self-soothing when it's really detrimental to her. She's wanting to know everything. Oh, that's so creepy. I wouldn't be surprised if the intention there was she's pretending to be someone. I'm sure you're getting where I'm about to say. She's going to pretend to be somebody else, befriend you, and get information that she wants from you. She's just not over things. Things have come to an end, but she's not over it, as we know. And I don't even think that it's one of her friends. I think this is her. I don't think that, even if she does have, like, friends who would, like, I don't think a lot of friends would even do that for someone. Like, that's weird behavior. That's weird to admit to a friend. Like, hey, girl, can you pretend to be someone's? Because I'm trying to get intel on my ex's new bride to be, the mom of his child. I'm trying to get intel. Can you help me out with that, girl? Like, I think most friends would be like, really? Like, that's a little crazy. Like, it's crazy behavior. So it's not something that I think she would have a friend do, because, like I said, it's not something that anybody would want to really admit. It's very, I don't want to say it's high school behavior, because I'll just say it as talking about it earlier with my mom. Love turns people into high schoolers. It really does. Love and thwarted love can really make people seem, make them act stupidly or crazy, well, she can eat her heart out. We're so happy. And I set intentions that the more hate she sends, the energy transmutes into happiness and blessings for us, so I'll eat it up and channel it for good. Yes, that's exactly what you should do. And furthermore, I would send her blessings too. I know that sounds messed up because we're not a fan of Marlo, but that's what I do when people are against me in some way. If someone is putting negative juju against me, or if someone's hating on me, I do return to sender, and I send them blessings of love and light for 2 reasons. Because I do want them to be, if they're feeling happier, then they're gonna back off. If she finds a guy, if she has the blessing of finding a new man, she's gonna stop. She'll back off. if she finds happiness and peace, she'll definitely back off, you know? So sending her blessings as well is also good for you. And if she is putting negative juju against you, those blessings will just bounce right back onto you, and she won't be able to receive them either. So it could go both ways. If she's, and I don't think she's putting spell work on you. I'm not getting that vibe at all. I'm actually getting it's more just nosiness, and it is negative energy. And I fully agree with what you're doing. Just set those intentions to transmute the energy. Absolutely. That's what you got to do. I was talking about that earlier when people are hating on you. You just got to rebuke it. Don't give them any agency or power. You're on the right path. So much love to you, sweet Jessica. She can't. Yeah, you're way protected and way blessed. And like I said, any spell work I believe would be transmuted. Yeah, and my belief, as I was telling someone earlier, has always been spell work. Spell work only works if you give the person the power, right? If you say, "Oh, this person put a spell on me, and it's gonna," well, that's why all this shit's happening to me, or that's why I, almost got hit by my car, or something like that. If you give someone like the agency, like, and the power, then that gives them power. But if you know that she's not powerful, and we know she's not, then it's just like nothing. So I just blocked her. It wasn't even worth the energy to let it keep going. Yeah, good, smart. And yeah, just block her. Don't let her see. She shouldn't, because she shouldn't. That's really what's best for her. She shouldn't be looking at this stuff. It's not healthy, and it's not healthy for you and your baby. It's stressing you out. Not terribly so. You're still in control, but it's not helpful. It's not the energy you want around you right now. So I'm right there with you. Good job. Block if they are being weird. That's also what I was talking about with my mom earlier too, about how certain people, if they're being nosy and they're not being helpful in your life, just block them. I mean, it was nice that you tried to, work, allow some kind of thing to happen, or friendship, or some kind of openness with her, but she's clearly weird. She's clearly got weird energy that she needs to work through. So you are on the right path. If she's desperate to see something, I'll post something on the woman's page she doesn't want to see. So if she doesn't want to open that door, it's just going to hurt her more. Absolutely. Yeah, she needs to back off. 100%. She needs blessings. She needs to back off. Oh, you blocked the fake page. Okay. I was gonna say blocking her would be a big step, but it might cause a fire. We don't want to rile her up. But have him block her if she in comments or like, yes, exactly. Like I don't, at this point, I don't mind riling her up because she's already riled up. The fire's already, she's already Leo, an angry Leo. The fire's already been lit. So, I don't think, if she does any more comments or anything like that, just have him block her. And that's the wise thing to do here. Thank you very, very much, Jessica. I appreciate you as always, and maybe she needs to see more to really believe it. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Maybe she's in a little bit of disbelief that, yeah, maybe that's it. It's very peculiar. Well, it's not peculiar. It's jealousy. It really is, and she needs to move on. You're so welcome, Jessica. Thank you. Matt, thank you so much, Matt, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. What messages does Spirit have for Matt? Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Are you still living in North Carolina? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. It's been so long since we've talked. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. No, I spent 2 days on a bus going from North Carolina to nowhere, North Dakota, about 2 months ago. So you're in North Dakota now, from North Carolina to North Dakota. It's a long story. Everything has changed. Okay, let's see. Let's get into it. Six of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups. I kept on seeing Knight of Cups when I was shuffling that. The Fool, Six of Swords reversed, Four of Cups reversed, sorry, Six of Cups reversed, Two of Cups, Justice, Two of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, the Moon reversed, and the Sun reversed. The Moon reversed and the Sun reversed right next to one another. Okay. Well, I want to start with this energy over here. I'm actually really liking. I know you said that you have taken a journey. You moved much farther than you had intended. And I see that with this Two of Wands reversed. It was not planned. It was not something that you had planned. It was not something like Two of Wands is making plans, making decisions, looking out to the world and being like, okay, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. This was something that was more off the cuff, if I'm not mistaken here. But your guides are saying that you made a wise choice. The Fool don't lie. I love seeing the Fool. It's one of my favorite cards. I even saw it on someone's bumper the other day. I have it on my water canteen. It's next to the Star. It's my favorite card in the deck. I love it. Very spur of the moment. They saved me from homelessness. That's wonderful. Who's they? If you don't mind me asking, your guides, your spirit guides, because they're saying that this is a victory here for you, love. Six of Wands. I love the Fool. There's more to be explored. It was off the cuff. It wasn't like, yeah, like you said, it was very spur of the moment. But the Fool is not a fool. The Fool is actually incredibly wise. I'm sure you've heard me say this before. Actually, an old friend of mine always, when I was like years and years and years ago, when I was like, I already knew tarot, but I was like boning up on it again. he would always tell me, the fool is actually the wise man. Like, always, sorry about the sun. It's a family. A couple I kind of knew from the internet helped me out. Oh, God bless them. Wow, I thank them from the bottom of my heart for doing that for you. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. That is a true blessing. I'm seeing, and you can say that it's not there, but is there some kind of romance going on in your life? Because I'm seeing, honestly, you know what it is, Matt? Most of these upright cards are romance-based cards, especially that Knight of Cups that I told you I kept on seeing when I was shuffling. I'm trying to figure out what that's all about. I'm trying to figure out so there isn't, okay, there's nothing. Well, there's definitely loving cup energy in your world, and it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It could be a fresh new start. Cups are also creativity, um, um, starting things in a new way. I think a few of the women who come into work are interested. Yeah, because unless this is like just familial love or like friendship love, I am seeing, and I'll get to like Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Pretty much in every column we've got a love card. I even say this Fool card feels like some kind of new beginning. So I definitely sense that I think you are the Knight of Cups at this time. I do think there are women interested in you. That is what I think. That's what I was sensing when I was putting out the cards, but I didn't get that energy from you when you came in. So I was like, okay, I don't know if there's a lady in his life right now, but this could be multiple ladies that are like, you're new in town, they like what they see, and I don't want to say it, like you're fresh meat, kind of, you know what I mean? You're new to, I don't know how big the town is, it's in North Dakota, so I don't know if it's close to like any of the, what is it, Bismarck is the capital of North Dakota? I don't know if it's close to there or anything, but I definitely feel like that kind of energy is here. I do see that you're feeling not 100% about things, which I understand, Matt, that's a very jolting experience to have when you face not having a stable home. It's really scary. I've been there. I've been there before, and I don't ever want to be there again. It's really scary, and it's very jolting. You freak people out. I don't think you freak people out. I think you catch people staring at you all the time. Well, you're definitely different. You're on a different wavelength than a lot of people. But I think a lot of people, maybe some people are not a fan of that. But I'll tell you what, there are some people who are, is what I'm seeing here. But I am seeing, yeah, it was difficult for you to accept this upheaval with this Six of Swords reversed. At least perhaps at first, but I'm seeing this Ace of Cups. There's this resurgence of, I don't know how deeply you're feeling the self love right now, but so if you're not feeling very self loving right now, your guides are definitely saying that you should treat yourself as if you were your own child. That's what I tell myself to do when I'm going through stuff, because I used to catch myself talking badly to myself, saying, oh, you're so stupid, or why did you do this, blah blah blah. And now I'm like, okay, it's okay, girl, it's okay, sweetheart. I call myself nice names to that point, like, because I talk to myself a lot. I'm weird too. I'm always mumbling to myself as I'm putting about my day, which does make me look a little crazy when I'm going grocery shopping, but I've had to change the tone in how I speak to myself, and it has made a huge difference, I will say, a massive difference. I'm not, completely 100% like, yeah, healed or anything, but I'm getting there, and it's all a journey, it's all a process. Yeah, this Nine of Pentacles reversed, I feel like is struggles, emotional struggles here with acceptance. Six of Cups reverse is usually difficulties, can be difficulties seeing the past how it actually was, perhaps seeing the past or different situations through rose-tinted lenses when they shouldn't be rose-tinted. And good goddamn if we don't have this Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is also a happy home, the happy home card. So this can be indicative of the fact that there is peace, there is solace, there is now stability on the home front with this Four of Wands, but it could also be indicative of a blossoming relationship. Excuse me. When I see the Two of Cups right next to it, that's where I'm just like, And I see, yeah, I'm seeing insecurities, Page of Pentacles reversed. Sometimes a lack of motivation here and there because there is a lot that is unforeseen right now. A lot that is weird, like you said, with the moon reversed. I mean, the moon upright is already that which is concealed, but when it's reversed, it's like double down. But again, if we don't have this romance card creeping in again with the Two of Cups, it's like, it's almost as though the energy I'm getting here is don't, like, love yourself, love your situation as much as you can right now. Be grateful for everything that you have in your life right now. Know that things are going to improve. That and you're this Knight of Cups. I truly think that it's been unrelentingly brutal for a few years. Yeah, you have talked about that. Absolutely, you've talked about that, and I totally understand. And I really sympathize with you and empathize with you. So you might not be feeling ready for love at this time, but honestly, like, the conclusive message that I'm getting from all these cards is there was definitely a bump in the road or an unforeseen turn in the road on your life's journey. There was a turnoff on the freeway that was a little earlier than you wanted it to be, or a little sooner than you wanted it to be, if you want to put it in metaphorical terms. You really don't want it, to be honest. And that's what I feel. That is what I'm getting, is like your guides want you to accept love, to accept a new connection with this Knight of Cups that I told you I kept on seeing. You know, I don't lie, man. I kept on seeing it when I should have said something, but I kept on seeing it when I was shuffling for you. I kept on seeing this Knight of Cups, and I think that it's you. Sorry, before I cut myself off, I feel like the conclusive message that I'm getting here is, yes, it was there. It was very jolting. This move, this transition, but if you keep your heart open and free, that's where things are really going to take flight for you. If you and again with this Knight of Cups energy, creativity, getting into your creative spirit. I've been writing more, Matt. I've been trying really hard to be creative. I found a bunch of writing that I did back in 2020. I sent it to a friend of mine and they saved it, and I lost it. I've gone through like 3 computers since then. I don't save my writing, and I've done a lot of writing. Thank you very much for your donation, Miss Philomena. You will be next. I did a lot more writing in the past, and I've definitely hit a block, and I try to move past all the time, and I feel like the only time I can move past the block is when I sit my butt down and just get on the keyboard, have a cup of coffee or have a cup of tea, whatever we need to get us going, jolted, and just devoting maybe like an hour or a half hour to your craft, to whatever your creative craft is, which we know is writing, your screenplay. I would love to see you continue doing that. Despite the fact that things are so uncertain right now with this. We've got both the moon card reversed and the sun card reversed right next to one another. Despite the uncertainties that you are experiencing, your guides want you to know that everything is going to balance itself out, and it's going to be balanced, and no one's going to be unfair to you. Things should be a lot smoother from here on out. So long as you stay focused and motivated, creativity will definitely help that. I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself now, but I'm just concluding everything here. And I know you don't want love, but your guides want you to keep your heart open. I've got to impart what they have to say. And I saw it very clearly when I laid all the cards down. I could not ignore that energy, and I won't. So I know you don't want it, my friend. I know you don't want it, but sometimes what we need is what we maybe are not wanting. I think that's kind of what your guides are trying to say here. That it would be, if you were to entertain romance in your life, it would be very refreshing, at the very least. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing for you, my friend Matt. Thank you so much for being here. I was really I was really wondering how you were doing, and hoping everything was okay. And I'm so glad that it is. And you can thank them for me, the people who helped you out, because that's big. That's a lot. It definitely is reassuring to know you're okay. Okay, love. You're very welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you. you oh, hey man, not somehow. You know why? Because only the strong survive, and you're a strong ass dude. Only the strong survive. That's what one of my best friends always tells me. And she's been through it a lot too. Like, she was homeless for almost 10 years of her life. Like, I hope she's not watching right now. Sorry, girl. But yeah, she definitely went through a lot. And she always tells me, only the strong survive, girl. Only the strong survive. And it's true. We are strong people. Especially when we figure it out when we're faced with challenges. That's when we really see our strengths. But I know you've always been an incredibly resilient person, Matt. All right, Miss Philomena, thank you so much for your donation, Philomena. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Philomena, all right, thank you so much, honey. What will next month be like at work? It will be my second month. Let's check. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like at work next month for Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like at work for Philomena next month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like at work for Philomena next month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like at work for Philomena next month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like at work for Philomena next month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like at work for Philomena next month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like for Philomena at work next month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like for Philomena next month at her work? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will things be like for Philomena next month at things be like for Philomena next month at her work? Ten of Wands reversed. Justice. Five of Pentacles. Two of Cups. And Four of Cups reversed. Philomena, what happened with that guy that said he was? Did anything happen with that guy that said who said he was interested in you at your work? Did anything happen with that? Did you find out if he was with someone or not? Because I'm seeing a whole slew of things next month. Next month is going to be eventful. Let's put it that way. It's going to be your job is very hard. I know, it's challenging, but you do a damn good job. And with this Ten of Wands, I feel like the challenges are going to only get easier for you, which makes perfect sense. It's your second month. You've now been there for 2 months, or you will have been there for 2 months. The longer we work on things, or the longer we work at things, or say our jobs, the better we do. And that's really what I'm seeing here. I am seeing fairness with your superiors, but I am seeing some possible stuff like issues with a coworker or coworkers. Like, I feel like justice is your bosses, the people who call the shots, and I feel like this energy, this Four of Cups reversed, Two of Cups upright, Five of Pentacles reversed, feels much more like interpersonal connections. I don't know how well you're getting to know your coworkers, if you've made friends. Like I said, I don't know what happened with the guy that said he was interested in you, but I'm seeing potential romance blossoming between you and someone at your work next month with this Two of Cups. Absolutely. So if it's not that one guy, I'm sure you work with plenty of other dudes that are viable candidates to be your partner. But whether you'd want to date someone who you're working with, that's another question that you need to ask yourself. But it looks like that's definitely going to come up next month. I don't know why I've been doing this in the reverse. I don't really talk to anyone. It's hard to date at work because everyone sleeps with everyone. Yes. Oh, everyone sleeps with everyone at your work. Okay. That makes it difficult. And it's the fact that you got to see them every day, too, after even if you don't sleep with them, if you just go on a date with them that maybe you didn't like, and then you have to see them every day after that because you work there. That's why I always try to stray away from work romances and try to discourage them with people. So I totally get you. But it is what I'm seeing. I can't deny it. There are people who do have an eye on you. You're a very beautiful woman. You're definitely someone who people would be interested in. I'm not liking this Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I try to stay away from everyone. Yeah. Might be for the best. Just kind of lay low. And that might really be for the best, especially over the next month with this I don't like this Five of Pentacles energy, nor this Four of Cups energy. It's like mean-spirited energy. And like I said, I don't see it coming from your superiors. I really feel like they really value you. And at the end of the day, whatever happens, whatever your coworkers have to say about you or think about you, you're still going to stay solid at your work, and you're going to keep your job, and you are very much appreciated at your job. I know that they don't say it. We've talked about this at length, how it's like military style. They're not going to be the type to, pull you aside and be like, "You're doing so great," but they will say, I think they told you that you were doing a good job. Keep it up. Doing a good job. You're doing the right thing. And furthermore, if they felt that you weren't doing the right thing, I think they would have you wouldn't be there. I think that they're very I sense that they're very serious about that. They have to be. Um, so you are very much valued, my darling, at your job. Um, I don't see any, like I said, the only issues I possibly see would be with coworkers, and if you don't talk to anyone and you just lay low, do your work, I think that things should be okay. Like I said, people can have their thoughts and their opinions, they might think that you're standoffish or whatever. So what? You know, that you've got a life outside of work, and that who cares what they think? You're there to work, not to have interpersonal connections with people. You're there. You're really focused. You're really on your A game, and yeah, you got plenty of options outside of work, and you know that. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, love. Thank you very much, Miss Philomena. I appreciate you as always, and I hope that I feel like everything's gonna go well next month. Like I said, definitely improvements um, with things that you found, like maybe like actions or what's the word I'm looking for? Protocols that you may have found like a little more challenging are going to be a breeze. They're going to become much more easier and like second nature. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Philomena. I like to see it. All right. What is going on here? All right, so the donation list is open. If anybody who makes a donation will be next. I'm going to be on for another 20 minutes, so yeah, I'm just going to be chilling here with my cards. Anybody needs a reading, y'all let me know. I will not be on. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. Well, I'll do my best. I'm gonna do my best to be on tomorrow, but I do have quite a journey ahead of me tomorrow. If I do go, actually, if I do go live tomorrow, I'll probably go on um, earlier in the day. Oh, we've got the sun on the cards. Sorry about that. I'm trying to hold my head so that I'm blocking the sun on the cards. Has anyone seen any good movies lately? Any flick suggestions out there? I need to find something good to watch tonight. Not anything in the theater. Well, if anyone's seen anything good in the theaters, definitely let me know because I feel like there's just like nothing out that I want to really see right now in theaters. Oh no, I do. I really want to see the Celine Dion documentary. Although it looks really really sad, I'm a pretty big fan, so I'd like to see it. look at that sun, y'all. Look at that sun. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day to be neighbors. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? If you would like a tarot reading, please let me know now. All my donation information can be found at the top within the chat and at the top of the chat. Jessica, my girl, how are you doing? I am doing well, thank you. I am over at my folks' house today. They live a couple hours away from me, um, and I'm so that's why things look different. That's why I sound different too, because I'm using my laptop as opposed to my regular computer back at home. Things have been stale. I'm sorry. Well, I guess better stale than terrible. Things are just kind of like meh. I guess I feel you. Nothing to write home about, but nothing bad. Oh, that's you. Oh well, thank you so much, hun. My cash app's being wonky McDonky. Okay. All right, you wanted a full reading. You got it, my darling. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. You would like to know what's coming towards you in love in the near future. And okay, I know I'm a tarot reader. I should know. I should memorize all my people's um uh astrological signs, but I just am really bad. Are you you're fire sign, right? Are you a Sagittarius or a Leo? I feel like you're a Leo. Are you a Leo? I'm gonna be wrong. You are a Leo. Oh, cool, cool. Okay, I got it right. Because I vaguely remember us having some conversations about Leo. You know, you're my. I'm sure I told you you're my favorite sign. I love Leos. I am an Aquarius. I don't have any Leo in my chart, but love you guys. All right, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Ancient messages, spirits, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? And when you say the near future, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about like the next month, the next 3 months, the next week? You love a queen. I think we get along well. I get along with like I have a lot of female Leo friends. I've dated a lot of Leo guys. Leo guys are like poison to me. Like I can tell a Leo from across the room. I can predict the next 2 months. Yeah, let's get specific. It's funny. I can like tell a dude's a Leo. They have a certain look about them. They usually have really good hair, and they usually have very good posture. They're usually very charismatic and charming. I've been able to pinpoint Leos multiple times in my life. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? I want to see like the Knight of Cups. I want to see hella cups. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? For some reason, I'm like really on edge about this reading. Like, I feel like it's good. I feel like there's gonna be something significant in this reading. Angels, messengers, and spirits. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? I'm feeling some type of way, girl. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love over the next 2 months? Okay. Right? And pentacles. That's what I want to see. I also saw strength a lot upright when I was shuffling. I'll say that before we turn any cards. I mean, you are a Leo. And I think Leos go well with other Leos. Is there a Leo man that you would be interested in your life? Okay. King of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups reversed.
Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Emperor. Okay, we like that. I really like that. Three of Cups, the Moon reversed. I think, okay, Five of Cups reversed, Two of Wands reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There is a really, I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll try to bring my laptop closer to me physically right now. Does this help, hun? Does this make me sound better? It's my laptop. I have to live stream on my laptop because I'm at my folks' house. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's definitely a message here. I don't see the Knight of Cups, but we do have the Knight of Wands, and I think and we have the Emperor, which is huge. The Emperor is who you've been searching for. Oh no, it's fine. If I sound better, do I sound worse? I can put it back if I sound worse. But there's no issue of moving it. It's totally fine. Anyway, there's definitely like a message here about putting forth energy, putting yourself in a position where you'll have the option of making multiple, not just one, but having multiple romantic options. And I'm seeing that happening potentially organically with friends, or I don't know if you're, I mean, I don't know if, I know a lot of people are opposed to online dating, so I try not to bring it up. But if you're okay with that, I don't think it's the worst, to be honest. Maybe I haven't done it in a long time, but I don't think it's the worst. I think that there's definitely ways you can navigate it. Got to be thick-skinned. It is work. Um, but there's a lot which is concealed from you right now with this moon reversed because you're not I don't want to say you're like in hermit mode. I've tried online dating, but it seems to never work for me. I think you have to stay, I don't want to say stay focused, but kind of stay, yeah, stay steadfast with it. It doesn't, I don't think it works overnight. I think it's kind of like hiring someone. It's good to just look at it like that and not take every date very seriously and just see it as like getting to know people, almost like vetting people for a job. Um, I actually, yeah, I've been trying to. I mean, I guess because the only thing I've done has been online dating in the past, but it wasn't through dating apps. This was like years before, like on like I used to have a blog, and I definitely met a lot of dudes on that blog. Like they would read my live journal. Like I think I met like three of my boyfriends through live journal. So like I've met dudes online, but like not through dating apps as well. So I'm also thinking maybe there's some other creative way you could do that, like engaging in some kind of a new hobby or returning to a creative endeavor that you used to involve yourself in. And I'm not even really necessarily seeing. I am seeing it in the cards, but I'm getting it like huge messages like from your guides right now, because the end result is very beautiful here. I do think that you are. I don't think you're going to be married in 2 months. I think that's a lot, saying a lot. But I think that meeting the guy who will be your emperor is in the ultimate cards here. There might be some challenges. This Nine of Pentacles reversed, Two of Wands reversed, but this Two of Wands reversed is also speaking to that kind of hermit mode where you're not looking at what's potentially out there. The Seven of Cups reversed, which is like looking at what's out there. They really want you to like check and see what's out there, because they're saying that you're kind of blinded right now. The Moon reverse and the Two of Wands reverse, like you're not looking out to the world, to potential suitors, and he's out there. That's the thing. He's totally out there, and he's like within reach within the next 2 months. I don't say that very often. I don't have the privilege of getting to say that very often, Jessica. And I give a lot of readings, and I've had this channel for about 4 years now, almost 4 years. Oh my god, yeah, long time. I don't say that very often. You know me. I'm very very honest. If nothing's going to be happening, I'll say it. But I don't. I'm getting from your guides. They're saying that they're not saying it's your fault that things are stale, but you do have to put in some effort here. Um, Got to go out, see things, and you don't have to necessarily take, like I said, take everything like a date. Like you could just see it like as like getting to know people at first, and they definitely want you to rebuild some of that good old self esteem. With this King of Pentacles reverse, that is probably a lot of what's holding you back, my love. I know when my self esteem has not been at its highest, that's when I'm definitely like, I don't want to look really, because it's effort and it's vulnerability. But they're saying that so long as you are vulnerable, you're going to end up with your emperor. It's inevitable. It's in the cards. It's within the wheel of your life that you're going to meet your husband. Not like serious, like love. Serious love stuff. Possibly a soulmate. But you got to put the effort out in there. I think this Knight of Wands speaks to your energy. Do you have any Sagittarius in your chart? I feel like there's some Sagittarius in your chart, but I don't know. You would know better than me. And also getting over a person from your past. That's a big kicker here with this Five of Cups reversed. Letting go of the past. You don't have any Sag in your chart. Okay. Well, harness that Sagittarius energy that Sagittarius have, I guess. Your North Node is Sagittarius, that's all. Okay. Well, maybe it's not about Sagittarius energy so much as just the way I would describe a Sagittarius as good qualities. Like they're super motivated. They don't give up. Like a lot of my Sagittarius clients just like have been looking for love or looking for a job relentlessly. I'm not going to name names, but I can think of like one, yeah, two, three, four, five. So many Sagittarius, mostly women too, who I read for, and it's been like 2 years or something since they've been on the search, but they don't give up and they don't let anybody hold them down or stop them. Sagittarius are unstoppable, and you were temporarily stopped, and we've got to get that wheel churning again so that you can find your king, your emperor, because he's out there. It would they would not say all this if he wasn't out there at the end of the day. It would be a waste of your time. If I genuinely didn't think that one of your soulmates was going to be in your vicinity within the next 2 months, I would say, don't waste your effort at this time. But I have to say that because I do see this, and it's like my heart. I even told you before I pulled the cards, I'm like, there's something serious here. I was getting like goosebumps on my legs, on the back of my legs. Like there's definitely a message here, and I don't mean to push you I don't mean to be pushy. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day. It's really tiring. I understand. It's a lot of effort. It's like Nine of Pentacles reversed. I get it. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you've got it in you. You are the Leo, and I told you I kept on seeing the Strength card when I was shuffling. Harness that Leo energy that you've got. You're beautiful, really beautiful, by the way, woman with amazing qualities. You're smart, you're funny, you're in touch with your spiritual self. You have a lot of wonderful qualities to share, and any man would be so lucky to be with you. It's just about putting yourself out there. He doesn't know he doesn't know you exist. It's like that. It's like Romeo and Juliet. No, they knew each other existed, but they didn't at first. But when they met each other, it was just like they knew it, and that's what I think is going to happen with you. I really feel like there, and I will tell you, love has been springing up a lot for a lot of people lately. There's a lot of people that I know who are in brand new relationships. I think there's something in the air right now, something in the atmosphere, and you're very welcome. Thank you. I have faith that you will find him. And soon. And soon. Yeah, it can be a schlep, but just try to enjoy it, That's the best thing to do. Just enjoying it yourself and getting to know people. All right, so I'm going to do a last call for donations. We have whatever is in the air. Summertime, I don't know, but I'm not joking. I've got a lot of my people that I read for like super regularly having babies, getting married, finding soulmates, like big stuff that like we're ready for. You know, I know you're ready for that at the end of the day, and I feel like it's coming. It's coming. Something in the atmosphere. What was that cheer? It's cold in here. I hope you're next, girl. I really do. That's what I'm saying. Like that, those cards, like really, like those they really spoke to me. Like I said before, I turned them on. Like there's a big message here. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you, Jessica. I have faith in you. I believe in you. You're gonna find him. You'll be the next person who comes to me and says, "You were right. I found like I'm dating my Knight of Cups, or I'm marrying my Knight of Cups." And I don't get to say that a lot, like I said. So I'm very happy for you. Damn, that was a good ass reading. I love giving good news. I don't get to do it all the time. Last call for all donations. I actually, I need to go eat something. I think I'm gonna have salad tonight because it's just so bloody hot. I think it's like 90 degrees, which isn't that bad actually. Could be worse. Could be in the hundreds. Last call for all donations. I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes. Sorry I couldn't show my face tonight. I don't know what's going on with my camera on my laptop. I know I like to talk to you face to face normally, and sorry about the sound. The sound is not top quality tonight. It was not top quality. I apologize for that. So I just hope y'all understood everything I said. And yeah, yep. Last call for all donations. Excuse me. Last call for all donations. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds, and then I'm going to call it a night because I can hear food being prepared in the kitchen. I am hungry. So, yeah. All right, everybody. I think that's it. I think I've taken care of everybody who has needed a reading tonight. I will do my best to come on again tomorrow, as always. And yeah, sorry, the sound is terrible. All right, I will see y'all soon.